In the top stories, final cohort of SKN students graduate in Taiwan. National Carnival Committee announces international showcasing and increased prizes for Sugar Mass 53, and Junior Soca Dom hosts copyright workshop for participants. The details on these stories and more after the break.
Hey, I'm Mary J. Blige.
Alkaline.
Hey, I'm Cat from Third World.
Nicholas Branca here.
I'm Freddie Jackson.
You already know what it is, Rose.
And this is your boy Ketidan inviting you to our annual St. Kitts Music Festival.
Yep, that's right. From June 27th to June 29th, Mary J. Blige, Alkaline, Third World, the Nicholas Branca Band, Freddie Jackson, Rick Wass, and Ketidan will be joining Adamo, Akayu Sweet, T-Bone, Itebulous, Easy, Speedy, Pumpa, Nadia Batson, Corwin Dubois, Mr. Mention, Asa Bantan, Small Axe Band, Michael Tasia.
This madness in the capital, so I feel like I'm running tongue again.
Kabaka Pyramid, Jados, Busy Signal, Tommy Lee Sparta, Capleton, Massacre, Greenhouse Band featuring Mishka, Highlight. Ramon Watson, Tony Rebel, Brianna D, and 450.
Can't style me, mama. Why I check it? Brand new man and next. Find my mama.
The 2024 St. Kitts Music Festival at the Warner Park Cricket Stadium, June 27th to June 29th. Big names with bigger vibes. This is where music meets paradise.
We've been working to bring you our most reliable internet ever.
And today, we are very excited to offer gig speed on Flo's fiber-powered network.
The best entertainment experience in St. Kitts and Nevis.
And plans that give you everything you need.
It's a new Flo, and it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired by you.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I am Shaira Flanders. Nationally, St. Kitts and Nevis nationals in Taiwan continued on the path to academic excellence as graduation season wrapped up on Saturday with the final cohort of students receiving their degrees. Congratulations have been extended to Marquan O'Loughlin, who graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree in Mechanical Engineering, and Ruan Wilshire, who graduated with a Master of Science degree in Mechatronics, Automation Engineering and Management, both of whom studied at Kunshan University in Tainan City. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Tropical Agriculture and International Cooperation, Rondell Williams also received congratulations, having completed his studies at National Pingtung University. Throughout the 2024 graduation season, there were 12 nationals graduating from universities across Taiwan. Each student was supported by Ambassador of St. Kitts and Nevis to the Republic of China, Taiwan, His Excellency Donya Francis, who was present at each ceremony. Recently, Minister of Education Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley announced the acquisition of an additional 5 academic scholarships for study in Taiwan, bringing the total number of scholarship recipients for 2024 to 15. There are 96 nationals of St. Kitts and Nevis in Taiwan, 71 of whom are students. Meanwhile, an international showcase of St. Kitts Nevis's National Carnival, as well as an increase in the prize offerings for specific events for Sugar Mass, were some of the highlights of a media update and calendar launch held by the SKNNCC on Monday. During her remarks, Chairperson Shannon Hawley spoke of the impact Panorama has had on the national product as grounds for the increase.
You will also see an increase in prize money for our Panorama because we felt that it was absolutely necessary, specifically for PAN, to increase the prize money. This is now the 3rd year in a row that we will be increasing the prize money for our Panorama, as it's now basically the marquee event of our National Carnival. Last year it was the largest event for National Carnival Sugar Mass, and we anticipate that this year we're going to be out with an early start. We're going to be encouraging families to come out for Panorama. It's going to start earlier in the evening on a Sunday, 6 p.m., encouraging families to come out and enjoy the sweet sounds of over 6 groups that will be steel bands that will be performing for Panorama.
As the SKNNCC and government invest in the nation's largest festival, Minister of the Creative Economy Samuel Duggins announced a partnership with Sussex Cricket County in the United Kingdom, speaking of branding and marketing banners draped across their stadium.
And this year, today, we see our own partnership between the Ministry of Sports and the Creative Economy and National Carnival with Sussex County Cricket. And this promises to be a dynamic and vibrant partnership. We are just over last weekend, our National Carnival would have launched its branding all across the stadiums of Sussex County. Pitch mats, live stream, social media, video ads, catering to somewhere around half a million people. 500,000, yes, catering to somewhere around 500,000 persons out in the UK.
The Honorable Minister said that last year's festivities brought over 11,000 people to our shores, and the committee aims to achieve the same feat or one grander this year. Sugar Mass 53 will be celebrated from December 13th to January 2nd, 2025. And in other news, a junior soca monarch and one with a difference is set to take place during the 50th celebrations of Culturama this year. Ahead of the competition, the participants and parents were given an introduction to owning their copyright. Shanique Harvey has this story.
With copyright and understanding intellectual property and rights being a hot topic in recent years, participants and parents of the first ever Junior Soca Dam, a Junior Soca Monarch competition to be staged during the Culturama 50, were engaged in a copyright and intellectual property workshop on Saturday. As participants are between the ages of 7 and 16 and were the highlight of the day, the sessions catered to them. Registrar of the Intellectual Property Office of St. Kitts and Nevis, Jehan Williams Knight, spoke of the music business and a simple version of how the process works.
So if I get lucky enough to write a song for Beyonce, when Zion streams it, Beyonce is getting some of the money as the performer, but I also get some of the money as well. if you're getting into the music industry, it's important for you to understand the business behind it. And the reason why people are able to get paid is because of copyrights. Now, I'm sure all of you have heard about copyright before, especially on social media when you post something and you put up no copyright infringement intended and things like that. Copyright basically refers to the bundle of rights. So it's a lot of rights. So the bundle of rights that you get when you create something that is original.
During an interactive session with Grace Richardson, licensing agent for the Eastern Caribbean Collective Organization for Music Rights, or ECHO, told of the evolution of music from CDs and vinyls and the many contributions to a record holder.
So an LP, right, with a nice jacket, has more than one copyright attached to it, right? You're going to have the copyright for the person who writes what you call the musical composition, which is you writing the music. Then you're going to have the copyright for the person who produces the master recording, the first recording from which other copies are made.
One component of the competition is the recording of songs to whet the public's appetite. Vocal trainer and producer Kareem Herbert shared some tips about studio recording.
The first thing is doing your pre-work, learning your lyrics, how you want your song to sell, and make sure what you're selling is what you really want or what you can do. Second thing is studio etiquette. You know what I mean? Respecting the rules of the studios, knowing what to do, what you can't do. When it comes to recording, you always have to give your best performance. Because you're not just singing to a mic and a pop filter, you're singing to what? 1 million people. And because you never know if your song will be a hit when it comes to this music thing. And you want people that will criticize and give you constructive criticism to make you better.
Since the stage is where it all goes down on July 18th at the Cultural Village, former soca monarch LaDonna Pemberton and performer Jamie Parry coached the participants on stage performance.
It's always good to know what you want to say on stage, how you want to move on stage. So if you want to start out your introduction and you want to say, "Good night, everybody. I hope you're having a good time." Practice it. Even though it's not a part of your song, practice it.
Play a wrong note, mess up a little bit, continue singing your song, because once you're using a live band, they could always come back and, catch up to what you are saying.
CEO of ECHO, Martin James, also addressed the room via Zoom and spoke about reciprocal agreements and membership in the organization. From co-founder Mervyn Thompson, Junior Soca Dom is envisioned to improve the soca offerings of St. Kitts and Nevis, beginning with the youth. Participants are vying for cash prizes for themselves and their school, a tablet, and collaborations with soca artists and producers, Moto, Pumpa, who hails from the Federation, and Dada Music, producer of the hit song Family. Reporting for ZIZ News, I am Shani Carvey.
After the break, creative impact of AI as a collaborator discussed, and fathers in Newtown receive gift baskets. Stay with us.
We've been working to bring you our most reliable internet ever.
And today, we are very excited to offer gig speed on Flo's fiber-powered network.
The best entertainment experience in St. Kitts and Nevis.
And plans that give you everything you need.
It's a new flow, and it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired by you.
your Horsford's Value Mart IGA special.
Running June 13 to June 26.
Now our Value Club Blue Tag specials. Ocean Spray 100% cranberry juices, $14.99. Uncle Ben's Ready Rice, $11.49. Juicy Juice fruit juices, $13.99. IGA or Essential Everyday Pancakes and Waffles, $10.99. Essential Everyday Fries, $15.79. Suavitel fabric softener, just $19.99. And now our very low weekly
value deals. Chef Boyardee canned and microwave pasta, $6.99. Libby's canned vegetables, $2.99. Essential everyday old-fashioned and quick oats, $15.99. The Colgate toothpaste, $6.99. White Rain shampoo and conditioner, $4.99. Arm & Hammer liquid detergent, $14.99. Shop Smart, Shop Value Mart, tell them in Spanish.
Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en Value Mart.
Hey, I'm Mary J. Blige.
Alkaline.
Hey, I'm Cat from Third World.
Nicholas Branca here.
I'm Freddie Jackson.
You already know what it is, Rose.
And this is your boy Ketidan inviting you to our annual St. Kitts Music Festival.
Yep, that's right. From June 27th to June 29th, Mary J. Blige, Alkaline, Third World, the Nicholas Branca Band, Freddie Jackson, Rick Ross, and Ketidan will be joining Adamo, Akayu Sweet, T-Bone, I-Tebulous, Easy, Speedy, Pumpa, Nadia Batson, Corwin Dubois, Mr. Mention, Asa Bantan, Small X Band, Michael Tasia.
This madness in the capital, so I feel like I'm running town again.
Kabaka Pyramid, Jados, Busy Signal, Tommy Lee Sparta, Capleton, Massacre, Greenhouse Band featuring Mishka, Highlight. Ramon Watson, Tony Rebel, Brianna D, and 450.
Can't style me, mama. When I check it, brand new man and that's fine, man.
The 2024 St. Kitts Music Festival at the Warner Park Cricket Stadium, June 27th to June 29th. Big names with bigger vibes. This is where music meets paradise.
Healthwise on ZIZ TV, Mondays at 8:30 p.m. Hosted by Dr. Malik Lescott, Dr. Jolette Woodley, and Dr. Patrice Lawrence.
On your own, oh yeah. Build your future today. Let Own Mortgage show you the way. On your own, your family, your home, build it with pride. National Bank is right here by your side. With every step, with every loan. National Bank helps you find your on your own, oh yeah. Build your future today. Let Own Mortgage show you the way. On your own.
Does artificial intelligence enhance one's creative impact? Or does it in fact directly compete with people working within the creative industry? That is the question being asked as the prevalence of AI use increases. Speaking on the most recent episode of ECCB Connect's, Psyche Southwell, Senior Customer Success Engineer at Argyle, a fintech company, says that one of the best ways that creatives can amplify their creative impact is to view AI as a collaborator instead of a competitor. ECCB's Corporate Relations Officer, Karina Phillips Summersall, tells us more.
According to IBM, artificial intelligence, or AI, is technology that enables computers and machines to simulate human intelligence and problem-solving capabilities. With this in mind, one may ask, is AI helpful or hurtful? And for those working in the creative sector, can AI enhance productivity, or is it a direct challenger to human creative endeavors? Speaking at the 8th Growth and Resilience Dialogue, jointly hosted by the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank and its partners in April 2024, software engineer and tech expert Psyche Southwell shares her perspectives on this debate. Is AI a competitor or a collaborator.
So I think one of the best ways that creatives can amplify their creative impact is if we begin to see, and today begin to see, automations, AI as a collaborator instead of a competitor. Because let me tell you something, when you find the synergy between human creativity and computational power, you're going to unleash innovation. Unleash innovation and amplify your impact. And if for a region we want to boost innovation, boost our reach, we have to find some kind of a symbiosis between both of those things. And I wanted to prove to you that computational power can save you time. You saw we actually created a website, created an avatar, found a company name, a description, all within like what, 20 minutes? Time is your resource. You have to protect it. And when you protect it with you by using computational power and infusing that into your process, guess what? You have more time to focus on being creative. That's what we want creatives to do, to unleash their creative impact by relying on AI. Not being replaced by AI, allowing AI to be a collaborator.
Psyche Southwell, tech expert, encouraged creatives to leverage the power of AI to enhance creativity, increase productivity, and boost innovation.
In other news, SL Hosfords and Company Limited collaborated with the Ministry of Social Development to bring cheer to men in the Newtown area in honor of Father's Day. On Saturday, staff of SL Hosfords visited approximately 20 fathers in Newtown. Senior Marketing Coordinator at SL Hosfords and Company Limited, Adelia Brown-Lewis, said the donation was the business's way of showing appreciation to the fathers.
Every year we've hosted a significant amount of food hamper distribution, and Father's Day is no different. And what we wanted to do is show some appreciation to the fathers of the Federation that is in the community of Newtown this time. We want to show some appreciation to let them know that we still care about them and we appreciate them and they have not been forgotten.
Mrs. Lewis outlined some of the items each recipient received.
We did about 20 hampers, and the value was about $150 to $160 because we did increase the amount that we usually do every single year. Grocery items, and we also put a special care of a bottle of Ensure as well as apple cider so you can toast off to your Father's Day.
In observance of Father's Day, SL Hosfords also hosted a health fair for fathers to get blood sugar and blood pressure checks, as well as HIV and AIDS tests. And as the countdown to the St. Kitts Music Festival continues in earnest, so too is the countdown to several highly anticipated fringe events. On Saturday, June 22nd, all roads lead to Deep Bay for the annual fishing tournament. According to member of the Capistier Project Development Committee and the Capistier Fishermen's Cooperative, Kevin Bennett, this event serves the dual purpose of bringing the community together and contributing to food security in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis.
Essentially, it's something which is a community festival. The fishing tournament, we're going to have prizes, of course. Largest mahi-mahi, largest tuna, largest wahoo, largest billfish, and of course the largest shark. It's a community festival. It's a way to bring the community together. Also, we'll be hosting some cultural events, bull, masquerade, and clown, etc. So it's more like a family fun day for everybody. Essentially, it's more like the Olympics of fishing in a sense. It's a way for the fishermen to showcase their skill and their technique and so on and so forth. And it's basically to bring recognition. The job that they do is very, very skillful, and persons are not aware how much skill is involved. So it's more like a competition to see who is the best. At the same time, it's, it's a way of food security. We're helping to, ensure that there's food security for everybody.
Asked to comment on the growth of the event since its inaugural staging 4 years ago, Bennett said they've been lucky to enjoy the full support of the community.
We are extremely blessed because we get full support from the community, persons outside the community. Last year was the first time we had a vessel that came from overseas, and the vessel, basically the fans, came from Statia to support the event, and they already told me they're going to be back here again this year, so we're looking forward to them.
He noted with pride that even as a relatively new event, the Deep Bay Fishing Tournament is contributing to the development of community tourism in St. Kitts and Nevis.
So it's something that is important also for, instance, tourism. Because if you can have persons visiting from overseas, of course, they're going to come here, they're going to spend money, they're going to stay in hotels, etc. So it's a way also of helping to, continue with the tourism product. If you can encourage persons to come before the music festival and stay for the festival, again, it's something which impacts on everyone.
The 2024 Deep Bay Fishing Tournament is being hosted by the Capistia Project Development Committee in collaboration with the Capistia Fishermen's Cooperative. The action kicks off at noon. Entertainment will be provided by Grandmasters Band, DJ Caldo, DJ Kutai, DJ Shaggy, and Country Machine SD. And coming up in regional news, police investigate shooting of 6-year-old girl in Guyana. The details when we come back.
Are you ready to make your pipe dreams a reality? It's time to dive into savings at Hortford's Building and Nevis Centers with our Pipe Dreams Plumbing Sale for the entire month of June. Enjoy an incredible 20